I look forward. Oh, that was amazing. That was great. Hi, James.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, really well.
So nice to see you.
Thank you, great to be here.
Welcome back to Toronto.
Nice to be back in town.
It's been a while since you've been here, no?
Yeah, I mean, our last tour through Canada was about 4 years ago, actually.
It was about 4 years ago. That's the last time that I remember seeing you.
Totally.
You played the Danforth Music Hall.
Yeah.
Yes, and do you remember that we actually took a beautiful photograph together?
In a hotel.
You remember that?
I remember, room 613.
Come on, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I was prepared to be really heartbroken here. I'm really shocked. I'm
Well,
proud.
no, it's nice to see you again.
I'm very happy. Okay, so it's been a while since you've been here, 4 years. When you're here in Toronto, whether it's here, other places in Canada, do you have like a Canadian indulgence?
Well, I don't know if I have an indulgence. There's a fair whack of Canadian drinks which are worth sampling along the way, and and that is one of my passions. So I've done that. But I like to, I would like to try and check out a game of hockey if I can in the various cities. And often when we play in an arena.
Yes.
And then we'll be invited if we've got a spare day or two to come back into the arena and see the game, and that's always really great fun.
So you need to come back when the Leafs are playing, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yes. So if a friend from like the UK was coming to Canada or Toronto, what would you suggest that they do when they're here? Check out a hockey game?
Definitely check out a hockey game. I think also Canada's got some of the best skiing in the world.
Yes.
Take that on. I'd go to Calgary to check out. They've got a great thing going on. It's the Stampede at the moment.
Yes,
which
they
is
do. Yes.
Awesome and really interesting. And I used to work outside there in Alberta on the prairie when I was a soldier.
No way.
And that was amazing. And so I'd see the northern lights at night, moose and wolves running past.
Yes.
I had whole clouds of mosquitoes.
Yes. It's everything
and it was
that
the
you
most,
can ever imagine.
Totally, it was the most amazing place to be.
Yes.
So Canada's got a lot of things.
I like to ask absurd questions to celebrities such as yourself. I'm going to paint a picture for you, okay? You've got a night off on tour from Ed Sheeran's tour, okay? Your chef comes up to you and he's like, yo, James, I am going to make you the dopest dinner you've ever had in your entire life. It's going to be like a 10-course meal. You can invite 3 people to this dinner. Who are those 3 people?
I think in this day and age, it's an interesting one. I think you should probably go for your own Prime Minister.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to invite our Prime Minister?
I think he's a pretty amazing dude, isn't he?
He is.
And I think he's probably one of the most grounded people you've seen in politics. I think Vladimir Putin would be really interesting on that side of things. I'm going to let you choose the third.
Can I come?
You're in too.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So what are we eating at this dinner?
Chicken wings, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, buffalo wings
Buffalo?
specifically.
I'm into like honey dip. Is it honey dip?
I'm really
like
sorry,
honey
but
garlic?
that's not really allowed.
Okay,
it's a chicken wing, but it's not a buffalo wing.
Buffalo wings. I can make that work. I think I can make that work.
Yeah, and so because we have been writing a book on wings of the world.
Yes.
And obviously in Buffalo they do them really well.
Yes.
But the Canadians, it does creep across the border occasionally.
Yes.
They're the odd place you can get really good wings here.
Speaking of books, I love to read, and sometimes I get lost in my own head when I'm reading, and then I start thinking, like, what if I wrote my own book? And then I started thinking, what if you wrote your own book? Like, what if you wrote your own book? What would that autobiography be called?
I think I would probably call it something like Based on a True Story.
Okay.
Simply because that gives you a lot of leeway to lie.
Yes. Well, I came prepared with some recommendations because I assumed that you wouldn't, but clearly you did.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit you with them, and you give me a yay or a nay.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I imagine a lot of them are puns on words.
Maybe they might be. Okay, so the first
James.
one, let's try it. The blunt experience.
Pretty good.
We can do better?
It reminds me of Jimi Hendrix.
Okay.
It's, we're very similar in musical style.
Yes, we can do better. Let's do pass the blunt.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah, you're obviously a secret.
Am I though? Is it secret?
It's not even, it's on camera.
James Blunt, I'm beautiful. Not you, I'm beautiful.
Meaning me.
Yes.
Okay, a little pretentious, a little vain, a little conceited.
Okay.
That might be out.
That one might be out. So the second one works well.
Yeah.
Pass the blunt.
Pass the blunt would be better.
I can go with that one as well. Okay, well, we are the Air Canada Centre, and we have artists rolling in and out of our venues all the time. It only makes sense that I ask you, what has been your best concert ever?
My best concert ever. And I really wish I could lie immediately, say Toronto, has been the best. It has, lots of my Canadian ones have been amazing.
Yes.
Playing in this venue, playing in the Bell Centre in Montreal, I can list a whole list of kind of amazing concerts. But I have to say, you know what? The South Americans are kind of crazy.
Yes, so you hate us, is what you're saying.
No, listen, I mean British. I come from the most staid audience in the world. You know, the Brits are quite reserved in a way that, you know, you can only imagine. So yeah, I'd give the Canadians 9.5.
Okay.
Out of 10.
Okay, I'll take that. What about the best concert you've ever attended, though? Like a concert that you've been to?
Well, tonight's going to be pretty amazing.
Yes.
Really. You know, there's this dude called Ed Sheeran who's all right, and I'm on before that, so it's going to be phenomenal.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
James, thank you so much for your time, your effort, your love, your generosity.
Thank you so much for naming my
You're
autobiography,
beautiful.
if there were to be one.
You are truly beautiful, James. Thank you so much. I feel like it would be a disgrace if we did not try to recreate this photo right now.
We must.
Shall we?
Absolutely.
Can we? Okay, let's try taking the selfie. Thank you so much. I look forward. Oh, that was amazing. That was great. I look forward to
See you in 3 years.
See you. We're due for another one in 3 years.
Same time, same place.
Same time, same place. Thank you so much, James.
Thank you.
Lesser than you. Love, love, love me. Love me better.